Okay, so this is Team Coco, Conan O'Brien. On my phone originally, okay, so let me just show you this one. Originally it was on this phone, and you see how it like automatically goes to the home whatever and like pops up some videos. So it was originally on this phone, but when I went back to go find it, they kind of changed and there was different Conan O'Brien ones on there. But and now I can't find the second one that it showed me, which was 444,000 views, and it was the same character, okay? But the original one that I found, that was when I was trying to go back to find this one, which is 4 minutes 44 seconds long. Let me see if you can, the light's kind of glaring on there. So her name is Kristen Shaw or Skull. She does a voice for a character on Bob's Burgers, which is a show that my twin and I used to watch together, and just like episode after episode after episode. And she does the voice for Mabel on there, I believe. And the thing is, so it's 4 minutes 44 seconds long, and it's this character, okay? And this video clip, and then when I went to go back to find this on my other phone originally, I had to go, I had to turn it back on because it was kept turning off on me, but then it had changed, and there was a different video, same Team Coco, same character. The time was different, it was a different video, but it was 444,000 views, so it was 444K when I was looking for this video, which was 4 minutes 44 seconds long, and it's, I don't know if you can, if it's coming in. Anyway, it's Team Coco on YouTube, Kristen Shaw or Skull, however you pronounce it, Schal, and it's the title is Has Very Intense Crushes, okay? And it's 4 minutes 44 seconds long. And as I'm watching it, first of all, the commercial, I just put this down now. The commercial was for Icebreaker's gum, and it had a unicorn. And I went, and it reminded me of the stream I had a couple nights, not last night, so it must have been the night before that or a couple nights ago, where a reader who I really liked on YouTube, I think it's Soul Expansion Crystal Wind, and Wind is spelled Wynd. She's great. She does, she uses a pendulum, and first she has a circle of gemstones, and she uses a pendulum to call in a gemstone, and then she uses that for the reading, and then she has, she does a tea leaf reading, then she does tarot cards, and then she does an animal medicine card, an animal totem card. So I really like her and her style and her demeanor and everything. She's great. So, but I haven't been watching any tarot readings, not even her, someone who I really like. But in my dream a couple nights ago, and this relates to the commercial that was on that video, that was the 4 minute 44 second video. And so it's 444. It has a commercial of a unicorn, which reminds me of in my dream where Crystal Wind said, I have something for you. And I was like in the bed of a truck helping someone take an animal somewhere. And I'm like, oh, I'll be right back. Because it was just like right off the freeway. And then we're like, so like a couple minutes. And I was right back there. And she's like, oh, here it is. Here's your unicorn. Okay, so that related to the dream because the commercial was Icebreaker's gum. It had a unicorn. And I believe at the very end it says, I believe in you. Okay, the guy, the voice of the narrator of the commercial was saying that they believed in that unicorn. And so then in the video, the 4 minute 44 second video with her, she's talking about how where she went to school in Colorado, they had the highest teen pregnancy rate. So they were doing like some outreach kind of stuff in the drama department, and they did this play where everyone, like express their unique quality, and they started off as like a little seed. She said it's about breaking the chain, breaking like breaking the chain of like dysfunction or teen pregnancy, whatever. So she goes on to explain how so everyone starts off as a little seed and then expands, and then they say, I'm, she gives examples of like this one kid, like, I'm Michael, and I can't remember the names exactly, and she's just like, and I am Native American, and then she goes, I'm so and so, and I'm, half black, half white. I am so and so. So she goes, the last one she says before she says what she is, which she didn't have one, so her teacher suggested just say you have AIDS, and then get, explore that subject, and that's a really important subject to talk about. So, because she was just like, I am Kristen, I am a white girl, I don't have anything unique about me, what do I say? So, but the one that she said right before hers was, I'm Anna, and I'm pregnant, and that's my name, Anna, which means grace. And my twin flame said to me, when we were first together, quote unquote together, he said if he ever had a little girl, he'd want to name her Grace, and that's what Anna means, is grace. And she said that the girl said, the girl named Anna said, my name's Anna and I'm pregnant. Which I'm not. I'm just saying all these synchronicities. I've been celibate for over a year and I have an IUD, so there's no chance of that. Unless it's immaculate conception. I do believe in that. But I haven't been praying for it, so I don't, unless, yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm not focusing on twin flame or anything like that, but it was just amazing how all these synchronicities came together, and like the dream with the unicorn and what they said in that, and then this video, and 4 minutes 44 seconds long, and then the other one when I went back to find this one originally, it was a different one but with the same character, and it was 444,000 views, 444K, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to go check out Soul Expansion Crystal Wind. I hope I'm saying her name right. I know it's Crystal Wind, and Wind with a Y, WYND. So I'm gonna have to go see if she has and I've had synchronicities with her before when I had my trumpet dream, and then she pulled a trumpet card, which must have been the healing, or the healing, but the judgment card. But it was just a trumpet, and it said trumpet, and all it had on it was like a brass trumpet or golden trumpet with like a plain indigo blue background or whatever, and I didn't even know there was such thing as a trumpet card, but I assumed it was, the judgment card. But so I've had many synchronicities this morning with the twin flame thing, and so I'm gonna have to go check out her channel, Crystal Wind, and go see if there's a new message that syncs up with all of this. So I thought it was pretty amazing, so that's the only reason why I'm sharing. I'm not trying to like get people's hopes up or this or that. I'm focusing on other things, but God presented all those synchronicities to me this morning, and it's interesting because I wanted to sleep. It was like 8 something this morning, and the smoke detector kept beeping, and I think, was it last night or this morning, early this morning, a car, when a car alarm goes off and it makes a honk, like well, it did it literally 3 times, so there's 3 honks, okay, before they shut it off, so it was exactly 3. And then I woke up this morning for some reason, God said, check your phone. And I checked my phone. It was 3:33. Okay. And the thing kept beeping and wouldn't let me go back to sleep, my smoke detector. And there was no reason for it to be doing that. And it just kept going. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I reset it. And so it was trying to get me up and moving around and not go back to sleep, to align all this perfectly and sync it all up, because if I didn't do it at that exact time, and originally when I started recording on my phone, but I kept getting cut off. I tried it 3 times and then it was like cutting off right before I would, anyway, so I just grabbed my camera and I'm doing it this way. It was 9:36, and those numbers 369 are very important to me, and I was born at, because they've been with me for, well, since I was born, because I was born at 3:42 a.m. and 42 reduces to a 6, and then when you add that to the 3 you get 9, and 369, you can look that up for yourself. It has to do with the love vibration, a book by Horowitz, Horowitz. He's the author, Horowitz, and it's about the 528 hertz frequency, the love frequency. But there's other frequencies like 396, 639, 693. So, and it also has to do with free energy, Tesla, the 369. I'm not too well versed on what all that means, but so I started recording at 9:36 originally. The first one I started before I kept getting cut off. It was 9:36 on my phone. So, whew, I'm already wiped out by all these synchronicities, and I haven't even gotten out of bed yet. But yeah, God wanted me to get out of bed and get all these things recorded and to share with you guys, just to share my own personal experience of the synchronicities that I experienced. It all kind of culminated over the last couple of days, because with the dream, the unicorn thing reminded me of that dream, and so on and so forth. So today was the day of the synchronicity culmination, and today, right, that was the hour to share it. So, whew. All right, I love you all. Blessings to you all, and peace be with you all.